Journal entries. Everyone says they're basic. But nobody shows you exactly how to write one from scratch. If you've stared at a transaction wondering which account to debit and which to credit, you're not alone. That confusion is normal. By the end of this, you'll have a clear, repeatable process you can use on your very next transaction. Step 1. Identify what changed. Every transaction disturbs two things in the business. Something went up. Something went down. Or two things went up together. Before you touch a single account, ask yourself, what actually happened here? A business pays rent, cash went out, and a rent expense appeared. That's your two sides. The golden rule of accounting? Every transaction has two sides. Always. If you only see one side, keep looking. Say a small business pays $500 in rent. Plain English first, cash went out, rent expense went up. Now map those two sides to accounts. Cash is an asset, it decreased. Rent expense is an expense, it increased. Two sides, mapped. You haven't even touched debit or credit yet. But notice, you already know exactly which two accounts are involved. That's the hardest part done. Step 2. Apply the debit and credit rule. Here's the trick most textbooks bury. Debit simply means the left side of the entry. Credit means the right side. That's it. Now the rules: assets and expenses increase on the debit side. Liabilities, equity, and income increase on the credit side. So going back to our rent example, rent expense increased, so it gets debited. Cash is an asset that decreased, so it gets credited. Say it with me: expenses up, debit. Assets down, credit. Here's the completed journal entry for that $500 rent payment. Rent expense, debit $500 on the left. Cash, credit $500 on the right. Total debits equal total credits. The entry balances. And notice, both sides total $500. If your debits and credits don't match, something's missing. Go back to step 1 and find the side you skipped. Step 3. Write the narration. Every journal entry needs a short description below it, called the narration. This is your future self saying thank you. 6 months from now, during an audit, someone will open this entry and ask why it was recorded. Your narration answers that question in one line. Keep it factual: what happened, when, and any reference like an invoice or receipt number. No narration? No context. And in a month-end close with 50 entries, missing narrations become a real problem. Here's the full, finished journal entry, all three parts together. The debit line. The credit line. And below both, the narration. This is what a clean, complete journal entry looks like. It's traceable, it balances, and anyone reading it, including you in 6 months, will know exactly what happened and why. That's the standard. Every entry you write from today should look like this. 3 steps. Every single time. First, identify the two sides of the transaction in plain English. Second, apply the debit and credit rule to each account. Third, write the narration below. That's it. Two sides, always. Debits equal credits, always. Narration, always. Use this on your very next entry and watch the confusion disappear. Try these 3 steps on a real transaction today. Even one entry, you'll feel the difference. Next, we'll cover the most common journal entry mistakes that trip up junior accountants. You don't want to miss that one.